Hey ladies and gents, I put up a video the other day about bees disappearing. So I just thought I'd show you what it's like in my yard. Now past videos were similar to last year with the sunflowers and so forth. You see how many bees are here? There's bees everywhere here. Well, here's a bottle brush. I can't see a bee on it. I can hear buzzing, but that's more than likely the bee mimic flies. They're a fly that looks like a bee with the yellow and black stripes on the rear. Actually, there's one right there. That's a bee mimic fly. If I can get a focus. It's a fly that looks like a bee. Now there's lots of them here, as is little native bees. Let's see if I can see one of them little fellows. There's a hoverfly. There's a couple of hoverflies actually. Now, as you might notice, does anybody see any honeybees in here? And this is the main spot everything's coming to at the moment. Not one honeybee. Let's try from this angle, shall we? No, not one. Alright, let's try the lavender. They usually love that stuff. Let's see if we can spot a bee. Again, not a one. Gee, I actually expected to find at least one on here. Oh. On the salsify. Oh, we have one. One bee. So there we go. One bee. Alright, let's check the rest of the garden just to make sure I'm not dreaming, shall we say. Ooh, blue-banded bee. Where'd he go? There he is, down on the rosemary. Well, let's get back to this. So even on the rosemary, none. Not many starflowers left, but again, none. The grevillea superb, and there's the blue-banded. Well, he's hard to see because he's hovering inside there, but I'll see if I can get a better shot. Here he is, just sitting on that little bit of grass. hang on with their jaws, collect all the pollen up, and then off they go again. And they're quick little buggers too. Leave it on here, no honeybees. Well, what about the purple emu? Everything loves the purple emu bush. Even me little mates up the back. There's usually about a dozen of these little fellas up in here all day long. And they'll come right down to within about 1.5 feet of us actually. They're getting very, very good now. Let's see if I can get a good shot of him, apart from his backside. There he is. Usually lots of those in here. But, as you may see, hold it steady. All these flowers. No bees. In a matter of, I'd say, 3 weeks, I've gone from having bees everywhere in here to this. So it is a problem. Now I have my, what's this one? That's the Boysenberry. So I've got the Boysenberry here. I should check the flowers over here just to see. I've also got the Loganberry here. Yep, that's the Loganberry. These nice bright flowers. No bees. Let's check this bottle brush. No bees. Oh wait, I think I can see one, or is that a fly? No, it is a bee. So there we go folks, 2 bees. And actually this is one of the sick ones that's dying. You can tell by the way that he's clumsily falling everywhere, and you see how it's a muddy coloured pollen that's on his legs. And it's really thick, whereas a nice healthy bee, similar to the one that we saw on the other side of the yard, has got a nice orange pollen. That's not just from the flowers. The dead bees that I've been finding, and a lot of the dead ones that another lady in town, Tash, that she's been finding, have all had that not very nice looking pollen. Normally pollen would just be to do with the flowers, so this is what makes me think that possibly it's a spot between the hive. I haven't wanted to narrow down the actual hive being poisoned. Now there's been some confusion about that lately due to another hive that was poisoned, but with this case it may be that there's a spot between the reservoir and where they come up to the west end, because that hive mainly does the entire west end of Peterborough. So I'm wondering if they stop somewhere, pick up poison on flowers, or they they stop to have a drink somewhere that's contaminated. Something like that. Or possibly even taking honey from a hive that's already been killed. Bees, if they can find an easy way to do it, they will. If they can find a hive that's moved out, they'll steal the honey. That's just how they go. So it could be that another hive has been poisoned on private property. The honey is poisoned, and these bees are taking that. It's very hard at the moment to tell. Now let's see, is that a native? No, it's a fly. Alright. So, it's a shame. I've got all of the fruit, this is right about to flower, as you can see. This one won't be far off flowering. This one's about to flower. Those two down there are about to flower. I think the strawberries are flowering currently, which are normally absolutely covered in bees. And yes, flowers and no bees. So, 2 bees on opposite sides of the yard. Again here. No, that's, if I can get him in the picture. No, because he's buggered off again. Oh, here we go. Here's a little tiny native. And I disturbed it. There it is, and it wasn't in focus. Ah, there it is. There you go. Little tiny native bee. And there it is again. That's a little tiny native bee. That one's probably about 4 or 5 millimeters long, somewhere there. Here we go. We've got 2 bees on the same bush at last. So there's a bee mimic fly, and there's a bee over there and a bee over here. So the whole time I've been walking around here, I've now seen 3 bees. So it is a problem. Without honeybees, a lot of my stuff won't get pollinated as far as fruit goes, because the native bees here, they're not designed to get into these flowers. So that can be a problem. That's why you've got to have a mix of native bees and honeybees. The native bees are great for the native flowers, absolutely perfect. That's what they're designed for. But a lot of introduced fruit, veggies, plants, our native bees, some of them can pollinate some of them, but there's some where it needs to be a honeybee. Or some of them can be done by the larger bees, example the blue bandeds, the neon cuckoos, domino cuckoos. But when it comes to some of the flowers, the smaller ones like the Rayments Red Bee, the Reid bee, the masked bee, those ones have a bit of trouble sometimes. And here come me mates. And how are you today? How are you? Hey? What are you doing? Wait a minute, I'll get some food out there for you. Look out. Look out. That's good. There you go. How's that? Funny little buggers they are. And all of these fellas up in here. Another one bouncing around over near the front door. Well, there he goes. And they're all going off. Another one way over through the centre over there. Well, ladies and gents, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you have a great day, and yeah, have a good one. See you later.